You're all aware that we are confronted by an extraordinary situation arising out of the spread of the novel coronavirus and the COVID-19 pandemic. We have been briefing you from time to time on the challenges posed by this unprecedented situation and the steps being taken by all of us to confront this. We are here to brief you today about certain further developments in this direction. As of this moment, the total number of cases in Jammu and Kashmir is 380, out of which the total number of active cases is 294. 256 of these are in the Kashmir division and 38 of these are in the Jammu division. There have been 81 recoveries so far, and as you are aware, these recoveries include young children, and we also have had 5 unfortunate deaths. 60,000 people have been enlisted for surveillance, out of which nearly 35,000 people have already completed the mandatory 28-day period of surveillance. If I will just take a minute to take you through what the situation was yesterday and what the situation is today. Yesterday we had 368 total cases, 292 active cases. Today we have 380 total cases, 294 active cases. So while we have had 12 cases added, we also have had 10 recoveries happening. While there were 251 active cases in Kashmir yesterday, today there are 256 active cases. Similarly, while there were 41 active cases in Jammu yesterday, today there are 38 active cases. One more thing, for the first time we have had an active case discovered in Kathua today. So, no place in that sense is immune and every place has to watch out. Based on the results that we have been receiving about the number of active cases and other parameters, 5 districts, Bandipur, Baramulla, Kupwara, Srinagar and Jammu have been identified as hotspots in Jammu and Kashmir. You are all aware that we give you daily district-wise details of cases, and those of you who have taken some time to read would have realized that these districts account for nearly 4/5 or 80% of the active cases in the Union Territory. Similarly, 92 areas have been identified and designated as red zones in the Union Territory. 14 of these are in the Jammu division and 78 are in the Kashmir division. These red zones will be under stricter restrictions, restrictions on movement, extra surveillance and enhanced testing. We are acutely conscious of the fact that this is an inconvenient process and people in red zones, hotspots and containment areas do face restrictions and difficulties. We are grateful for the cooperation and willing support received from all sections of people. We assure you that the administration and the health department are doing all that they can that inconvenience to citizens is minimized. But I would like to request you for your continued support and cooperation in making our containment strategy a success. I would strongly urge everyone also to trust the judgment of the department whenever it comes to some zones being designated as red zones or containment zones. This is being done strictly as per the technical assessment and as per the probability of cases. Jammu and Kashmir government, deputy commissioners have also taken out detailed advisories and guidelines. These are available on the websites of all deputy commissioners. We are conscious of the fact that a number of our brothers and sisters are facing economic hardship because of this lockdown. Both the UT administration and the government of India have announced a series of welfare steps in order to mitigate these hardships. The welfare measures announced by the Lieutenant Governor and the UT administration from time to time, and by the government of India under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana are being implemented vigorously. The UT administration alone has released nearly 100 crore rupees to deputy commissioners, divisional commissioners, different departments to help in the fight COVID efforts. Nearly 2.2 lakh destitutes, laborers and others are being supported with food and other essentials across 1,245 camps across the length and breadth of Jammu and Kashmir. Nearly 10 lakh quintals of food grains as advance rations for April and May already stand distributed among eligible card holders. Distribution of free ration under the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana as well as pulses under the same Yojana is already in progress. The Labour Department has transferred over 15 crore rupees to nearly 1.5 lakh registered construction workers. Over 30,000 private sector employees will benefit from the measures announced by the Labour Department under the labour component of the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana scheme. Free ration for families of 8 lakh children under MDM plus cooking charges have already been transferred. 8.5 lakh Jan Dhan account holders have benefited under the PMGKY, and 12.5 lakh beneficiaries will be getting the benefit of gas cylinder refills. The Rural Development Department has done its own bit in enhancing liquidity by releasing over 183 crore rupees of pending payments to Manrega workers. Manrega works and construction works with due precautions and restrictions have been permitted under the relaxation guidelines. The Labour Department, the Deputy Commissioners, the Divisional Commissioners and other departments have set up helplines for people who happen to be outside, who cannot travel to their homes, or for labourers from other parts of the country who happen to be here and cannot travel back to their respective homes. I would like to again sincerely thank each and everyone who has been a co-traveller in this journey of containing COVID-19 in Jammu and Kashmir. This includes health professionals of all kinds, doctors, paramedics, all the support staff, frontline workers, sanitary workers, workers of essential services, all kinds of administrative staff, police, administration, general public, media, each and everyone. But I would only like to say that while there is, as I said, some reason for respite, there is absolutely no reason for complacency. The fight against COVID has to continue with renewed vigor, and each one of us has to continue to play our part. We, on our part, the health department, the administration, will continue with ramped up testing, aggressive tracking, 100% surveillance through our newly launched app, which I said is unique to the entire country. But we would expect self-discipline and restraint and support from all of you, even if it means some degree of inconvenience. And I would only like to remind you of what the Honorable Prime Minister said by way of the 7 guidelines, the 7 pieces of advice which he gave us: taking care of the elderly, maintaining hygiene, following advisories, including the advice of Ayush for building immunity, downloading the Arogya Setu app, taking care of our less privileged brethren, employer-employee relations, taking care of employees wherever applicable, respecting all the corona warriors and the frontline people. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, we will be happy to take questions on the COVID.
JK Update is fastest growing media house in J&K with 1.5 crore monthly views. JK Update is a best platform for advertise your brands and services. If you want to advertise your products and services, please contact us on this number. Mr. Sushil Sharma 705-109-1804. JK Update. अपडेट रहें हमारे साथ।